Terrus, anyone? I've spent many hours on Google now trying to find out what the meaning of the word Terrus is. And when I do a search, I get this guy, and then there's her, and him. And apparently Terrus is also a product from China, which is an ant farm. Why do air rifle manufacturers give their rifles such strange names? Take Meteor, for example. Makes me think of two things, either a type of pizza or a meteorite that comes screaming out of the sky at 12,000 miles an hour and it's a big ball of flame. And let's be honest, when you fire that rifle, that's not what comes out the end of the barrel. You have to ignore the name Terrus on the new Walther Terrus, but it is the only bad part about the rifle. Out of Umarax and Walther of Germany comes this brand new breed of rifle, a spring-powered air rifle, which has got beauty and power. Priced in the middle of the Springer market, this is going to give other manufacturers a bit of a kicking. The beach stock is really well finished, with checkering on the forend and grip, and a fairly firm shoulder pad. The finish on the bluing is, from what I can see, faultless. It all feels really nice and tight. It has true glow fibre sights, which are adjustable for windage and elevation, and they're ideal for a bit of close range rat work, or for garden plinking. My test rifle is 177, and I've yet to see a listing for 22, but I'm sure Walther has not forgotten that calibre. The barrel is also threaded with a 1/2 inch UNF to take a silencer. The auto safety is resettable, which is always handy when the wife brings you a nice cup of tea while you're hard at work filming. The trigger guard is metal, and the trigger appears to be a composite metal construction, but it's nice and wide and adjustable for first stage travel. The sights on top are great, but add a scope and the Terrus seems to go to a second stage. To start with, I'm zeroing the rifle at 12 metres, and the scope I'm using is a Hawk Night Eye 3x9x50 IR. And with that scope, I'm using a sports match damper mount. Why? Well, in the last few weeks, I was using a different manufacturer's supplied package of rifle and scope and mount, and halfway through testing, the scope actually flew off the mountings. So I can tell you from experience that it's always good to use a trusted quality scope mount. And this damper mount won't pass the recoil from the rifle onto my scope. After a quick zero at 12 metres, I moved my target out to 25 metres. I have to admit, I kind of already know what the Walther Terrus is capable of, because I've been practicing at it all day. But let's put a clean card up at 25 and see how I get on. I'm really happy with that. At 25 metres, I get a sub 3/4 inch group. Not only does this rifle put out awesome accuracy, it puts out consistent power. And over a 5-shot group, the average for that power is 10.73 foot-pounds. And in that 5-shot group, the spread between the lowest point and the highest point is less than 10 feet per second. That's superb consistency. I know I've missed a couple of things. It weighs 2.8 kilograms. The rifle itself is 112 centimeters long, or around 44 inches. The barrel on the rifle is around 13.5 inches long, and that equates to around 34.5 centimeters. This rifle will go a lot further than 25 meters, Out to 30 metres, the targets tip over with ease. The rain's here again, for the 5th or 6th time today, so I've got to get on and be quick and tell you what I think of the Walther Terrus. Simple, it's fantastic. It's German engineering, straight out of the box. You aren't going to need to fiddle with it or tweak it. The only thing you might want to do is put a scope on it so you can reach out to those greater distances. But really, it needs no messing with. And at the price point in the market, I don't know that you're going to find anything better than that. So there you go, the Walther Terrus. Awful name, fantastic gun.